Hi guys, I've just come out with the dog for a walk, brought Eli out, and bought the notes for this hashtag that's going around at the minute by the Woodland Hag. She's done a fantastic and fun hashtag called the Fantasy Wood Witch, and I thought I'd join along because it makes a change to be able to use my imagination and talk about something other than tarot. And I have an absolute affinity with the woods and the trees, and I'm being dragged around by my dog, which is not appreciated. If the camera's wobbling here and everywhere, it's because I can't let him off at the minute because I don't feel like I'm concentrating enough, so I can't let him off. So he's on the lead and he's very strong and big and just dragging me everywhere. You can see him. Eli, hey baby, hi. Yeah, so it's getting dark now, so I'm going to be quick. Oh, he's spotted a bird, it's going to chase it. Okay, so question number one. Eli, come here. You are a woodland witch. Where do you live? Cozy cave, tree house, log cabin, stone cottage, wild under the stars, or somewhere else? Definitely has to be the cozy log cabin cottage style. Big roaring fire, colourful rugs, cosy armchairs, lots of throws, patchwork, crochet, and a big cauldron on the fire, sitting on the fireplace. That's definitely my kind of home. And a little garden that I tend myself to grow, maybe the stuff that doesn't grow wild in the woods, particular plants, etc. Oh, he's found an upturned tree, look. Okay, we've got to be quick, Eli, because it's getting dark. So question two, are you benevolent, malevolent, or in between? Definitely in between. I embrace both sides of myself, and I think that's nature's way, isn't it? There's always balance. Oh, lovely crows there. Yeah, there's always a balance. That's how nature is, so definitely in between. What would your magical woodland power, skill, gift or talent be? It'd have to be healing. It's what I'm drawn to. Healing of the mind, body, soul, healing of the animals, plants, all of that. But I would specialise in helping women of a certain age stay younger for longer, and also to ease the menopause symptoms. You know, I would have this special magic that would just slow everything down and bring back the joys of being who we are, because when you're going through this, it's such a difficult time. So I would specialise in that, but ultimately it's healing. I'm just getting dragged from tree to tree actually. Okay, Eli, wait. What is your favourite woodland season and why? Summer, spring springs to mind because yeah, springtime going into summer, because I get such joy from the sun. I'm an absolute sun worshipper. I love how everything's full and green and blossoming. I love the abundance of birds, and just to stand in the sun's rays it just fills me with, oh, I can't even explain the feeling. It just heals me. The sun heals me. So I'm definitely a summer person. How would you dress as a woodland witch? Ah, okay. How fun is this hashtag? In the warmer times, it would be like, yeah, long flowy skirts, lots of colour, pinks, turquoises, yellows, orange. I'd be a right boho hippie type witch, woodland witch. And then in the winter, still the long skirts, but you know, the thicker patchwork, big thick tights, stripy, colourful tights, colourful jumpers. Oh dear, there's another tree down, Eli. Am I going to get over this? As in literally. I think we're going to go around. Come on, let's turn around. I don't want to embarrass myself on camera. Yeah, so the warm tights, shawls, scarf over the head. Okay, it's getting very dark. Question number 6. Who is your sacred tree teacher or favourite tree friend, and what do you talk with them about? Okay, so for a teacher and wisdom is definitely the oaks. I'm very drawn to an oak tree. They are just so wise, aren't they? My tree friend is along here actually. I don't know if we'll get to him in time, but he's a massive sycamore. And oh, excuse me, I've got a runny nose now. He's a massive sycamore, and I just love how powerful he feels, and very regal and strong, and I don't know, there's just something immensely magical about him. And this tree, I just adore him and come here every time I go for this walk. I go and visit. Yeah, so that's my sycamore. Who is your woodland animal companion or guide? Okay, well, seeing as this is all about using our imagination and fantasy wood witch, my definite, absolute 100% companion and guide would be a wolf. Yeah, no doubt about it. I don't even have to think about that. I would have a wolf. Okay, number 7, who is your woodland? No, I've done that one. Number 8, which woodland spiritual being do you commune with? It's got to be the fae folk. Very mischievous, very cheeky, very happy, jolly, suit me down to the ground. Just to show you this used to be such a beautiful old tree. Used to call it the magic tree actually, but it was diseased and dying, and sadly they came and chopped it down. But, oh gosh, it's so muddy. Used to love this tree. It's so sad when the trees fall or get chopped down. It breaks my heart really. Eli, you have to stop pulling, please. Yes, so the fae folk, question 8. Number 9, what is your go-to woodland plant, herb, shroom, and why? Okay, so rose hips, elderberries, and nettles. Nettles, because I love making teas, and nettle is so absolutely underrated, and it's so good for us nutritionally. And the rose hips for the goodness they contain for our skin, so making balms and face creams, etc. And then the elderberry, again for health reasons, keep those colds and flus at bay. Definitely the elderberry. And oh my god, have you seen the price of it online or in the shops, when you can just get a batch and make it yourself? The syrup, elderberry syrup, is just amazing. I've got 2 huge bottles still in my fridge. Sadly my little boy refuses to take it because he can't stand the flavour, weirdly. He's happy to drink a glass of Vimto, but he won't touch the elderberry syrup, and I swear that it's because I've made it and he's just been a little rebel. But his dad, who I am no longer with, but his dad has already had 2 bottles of me, and he swears by it because he normally gets sinus infections and all sorts this time of year, and he's been fine, and he's put it down to my elderberry syrup. Okay, 10. A lost traveller stumbles upon your home seeking shelter. What do you do? Okay, that's a hard one for me because I'm torn between one. Sorry, part 2 here. My phone decided to stop recording. Yeah, if a lost traveller came to my abode, I'd be torn. Because I'd want to help them, but at the same time do what's best for myself and my loved ones, whoever's lived with me in my cottage, my son probably. Come on anyway. So, depend on my gut feeling with the person at the time. I'm normally good at judging situations, and I'd go with my gut feeling, but probably give them some food, give them a drink to take with them, and then send them on their way, maybe with an old blanket or something if they needed it. Sadly, some idiots decided that it's acceptable to do graffiti. Jesus, it drives me insane. Disrespect for some people. Anyway, let's not ramble on about that. Yeah, I'd probably send them on their way with directions to the nearest shelter or something. But yeah, that is a difficult one because naturally I'd want to. Question 11. What is your special woodland food or drink you love to make? It's got to be the teas, the nettle teas and the elderberry syrup. Both for their nutritional value, and I haven't made any specific face creams and stuff yet, but I do want to, and they would be something that I would do living in the woods, definitely, because I'll be using them to help my ladies with their ageing, or slowing down the ageing, because my skincare would be magical. Yes. Okay, last question. Are there any fairy tale stories or folklore about you that the locals whisper? Probably something along the lines of, if a handsome young man from the village disappears, he's probably gone to the wood witch. She's probably kidnapped him. No, that's no. I was joking. Oh gosh, hang on, it's so muddy. Let's just get up here. They would just, I would be the place. Oh, dropped my notes. I would be the magical one that the tales would be that like mum went into the woods one day and came back looking 20 years younger or healthier, or dad's now smiling because mum's got her sex drive back. Well, no, the kids wouldn't be saying that, but you know what I'm saying. So folk tales has it that if you go into the woods, you'll come back feeling like a new woman. Something like that, you know. Something amazingly fab for women to make us feel fantastic and hopeful. But I wouldn't want it to be a folk tale, I want it to be real. I'd want to be able to do that. So yeah, gosh, it's getting really dark now. And is that my last question? It is, so I'm going to leave it there, because it is getting really dark and I'm going to set off home now. But I hope you've enjoyed my walk. It's in my local woods, and I hope you liked the video. Gosh, it's really dark under here. Take care, see you in the next one, guys. Bye.